you feel, and you've been skating here for a few months, or just how do you feel after the surgery?
Yeah, no, I feel incredible. I have way more motion, not any pain anymore, which is exciting. So, no, I feel great, and I'm very happy to be here now.
How many years did you play with pain?
I mean, it's been there my entire career, but pain, like I'm not sure you can always deal with pain, but it's always been something that's been there, but being able to play through. But then over the last few years, it's been gradually getting worse and worse, and it came to a point last year where something happened during the game. I just felt that there's no way I'm going to be able to play another 80 games here. So that's when we decided to go down that road, and I'm happy I did. I feel so much better. I have so much more motion and no pain, so that's incredible.
What was it about Edmonton that you chose then?
Obviously, you just look up and down the lineup and see what kind of team they have, and also how good they were last year. There's been some mutual interest there before as well, but came to a point now where I felt like I had really good talks with Stan and Chris and Paul as well, and just seeing how they play and how I can fit in the team and obviously build on that. I think it can be a good fit.
Playing in the bubble here, so you got pretty used to Edmonton. Does that have any bearing on things at all?
What's that?
Playing in the bubble here in Edmonton, did that have any bearing on things here like that?
No, I wouldn't say that just because I was here for the bubble. But it is nice to, obviously, moving back into the same hotel that I spent almost 70 nights. So I'm pretty familiar with the area. So and obviously just being here the first day today, the locker room and how things are set up here for the players is obviously world class. This is an unbelievable locker room, and the facility, like whatever the players need, they got it here.
John, the system that they play, you'll probably start with Darnell Nurse, but they obviously you got to defend well, but they really want you to move the puck. How do you think your style of play, your skill set will complement this team?
Yeah, obviously a big part of my game is possession, playing with the puck and creating offense, but also I want to be reliable on the defensive side as well, and I haven't been over the last few years, which I know, and that's something that I'm going to have to come back and prove that I can be some kind of a corner piece in a successful team, and that's how I look at it. For me, it's important to come back and obviously contribute with the puck, but being reliable defensively as well, and I think that's something that I hope and pretty confident that it's going to be a lot better just because the way I move. So. But like I said, where I slot in, when I slot in, I'm not sure yet, but I'm just happy to be here and work my way through the last couple of things here and hopefully be able to play here pretty soon.
You were known for your ability to move and the way you could skate. When this came up and was bothering you, how much of that do you think you lost? Like
a lot.
Even from a percentage standpoint.
I think a lot, especially without the puck, because I had to react to what other players were doing with the puck. So that's what I felt was really lacking. With the puck, obviously, I didn't feel like I could beat players as often as I could before. But at the same time, with the puck, I felt like I still could control the game somewhat the way I wanted to, even if it didn't get to the level that I wanted. But it was for sure a struggle without the puck. Just to be able to react to what players were doing, if they were going right or left, and I had to react to that. So it's almost like I almost kept a little bit of a distance just because I didn't want to give up a grade A and then they got an easy zone entry or whatever. So I'm pretty excited to get back to that and feeling like I can really trust my skating again.
How much of that do you think you got back?
Well, it's back for sure. Yeah, like the motion I have now is better than I ever remember it to be. So it's just a matter of getting used to it and work through it. But like I said, I've been skating for a while, so I feel like I'm coming along really good, and it's just a matter of obviously getting into the pace of playing against the best players in the world again.
Did you talk to Patrick Kane at all before the surgery to say, okay, what's this going to be like in the rehab?
Of course. I mean, I did a lot of research before I ultimately decided to do it, and Kane was a big piece of that for me to reach out to him, but always as well Nicholas Backstrom, and there's a few other guys that has done the same surgery and back home in Sweden that has played on it for a few years as well. So obviously before going in and deciding you want to do the surgery, I did my research together with my agent and speaking to a lot of different doctors and other things that you need to know before you ultimately decide to do it. So I got great feedback from it, and obviously keeping tabs with Kane as well through last year and through this year as well, and he's feeling good. And I think the most exciting part is that it's just going to be better and better by every week and month that goes, which is obviously really exciting.
You skate with the team before coming up.
Steelheads, Brampton Steelheads.
They welcomed you with open arms.
Yeah, no, they were great. Yeah, it was awesome. Obviously, you felt like you came in and were kind of a young guy again. No, but it was great group of guys. The coaches there really helpful, and obviously, like the team around me throughout this entire process has done a great job in getting me back to where I am today. It hasn't been an easy process. When I walked into the surgery, I didn't think I was going to be out for a year, but here we are, and I'm starting to come along real nice now. I'm not sure, but the plan is obviously to try to get into games before the break. When that is, I'm not sure. This is my first practice today. I met with the coaches, and we'll have to talk with the medical team and everything about that as well. But as I said, if I just look at from my own side of perspective, it would be nice to get it in before the break, a few games.